Today on Softball 360, presented by the ASA.
I'm Carly Applin, and the Bombers slug it out in Tampa. We've got all the action right here.
The champ is back. Miken's Denny Grand Slam Crine enters the Stadium Power Tour race, and teams Easton, Combat, and DeMarini prepare to take the roof off at Tropicana Field. Meet Lulu, little Luis Reynez. Check out his amazing journey from Cuba to the ASA Super, and live the softball life with Combat's Johnny McCraw. Those stories and breaking news on the new location for the ASA Super. Ready to rock and fire? Great, because Softball 360 presented by the ASA starts right now.
Excited to bring you the news, features, and the how-to.
All right, it's time to get it on.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Softball 360. I'm your host, Carly Applin, and we're all things softball. Now, it's no secret that at an ASA tourney, you're going to meet some awesome athletes and great characters. We'd like to introduce you to Luis Reynez.
Teamwork is an essential part to success on the softball field, and a textbook example is on display every time Long Haul Hortonbach Auto takes the field.
And this could be the tournament. Over the wall, say goodnight. That is all she wrote. Congratulations, Hortonbach Auto Easton, the 2013 ASA Supernational Men's Slow Pitch Champion.
They play at the highest level of softball, the ASA Super. Sure, this team is stacked with superstars, but they know they are playing as one. It's the only way to win a championship.
We made a lot of moves. We probably have turned over half our roster from last year. Kept the nucleus here and brought in some really young, really good defensive guys, just athletes. And it's already made a big difference. You know, we've got a couple tournaments under our belt and the chemistry's been outstanding.
One player with a unique story is shortstop Luis Reynez, a tremendous gifted athlete with great hands, quick feet, and a hard-working attitude. Luis is the total package.
Not only does he make plays that no other person on earth is making, he makes them look pretty dang easy. I mean, he's a wizard with the glove. He's Ozzie Smith. He's whoever you want to compare him to. He is the best shortstop, hands down, in the game.
You know, when we talk to athletes, sometimes it's all about what do you think your role is on the team. What do you think your role is on the team?
Work hard and get on base for the guys. That's all it is, and catch everything.
And provide some entertainment is what we hear.
Always.
The mighty righty has already been a national champion in slow pitch and in the border battle. But Luis' path to the diamond was not so traditional. You see, Luis grew up in Cuba and was lucky to earn immigration status to become a U.S. citizen, something he's quite proud of.
I came, like I said, I came when I was 12. There's a lottery in Cuba that you win, but you have to have family here. My mom won that in '99, I think it was. And yeah, me, my dad, my brother, my mom came over. It was something different, you know, being here pretty much. It's just a great experience.
Lulu grew up tough, man. He's hard-nosed for sure. He's a fighter.
We're hearing from the guys that not only are you very talented, but you also have an awesome personality. Brett was saying you're kind of a firecracker. So how would you describe yourself?
Pretty chill. Let's just leave it at that.
Today, Lucky Luis is a walking, talking, hard-hitting version of the American dream.
Good job, team. 1, 2, 3.
Now stick around, softballers. More ahead on Softball 360, presented by the ASA.
When Softball 360 returns, the ASA Challenge.
I'm done.
Later, Miken's Denny Crine is back to defend his title on the Stadium Power Tour at the home of the Tampa Bay Rays.
All right, Rays, you got it, looking good.
Softball 360 is brought to you by ASA USA Softball, the national governing body of softball in the U.S. By Easton Sports, there is a difference. The difference is Easton. By Miken Sports, elite equipment for the elite player. Miken Sports. By DeMarini, Upgrade your game with the DeMarini Stadium CL22 and Flipper Aftermath. And by OfficialGear.com, the one-stop shop for umpires and officials.
Hi, my name's Scott Kirby. Say it again. My name's Scott Kirby, and you're watching Softball 360.
Welcome back to Softball 360 as the ASA Long Haul Bombers continue to bash their way towards the final, where the best home run hitters meet to claim the championship. But how do we get there? Let's recap, rewind, and review.
The ASA Stadium Power Tour commenced firing in Houston at the home of the Astros. Showtime for show bombs. Boom! Chris the Crusher Larson from DeMarini sends it downtown. Easton's Scott Kirby clubs this one to Galveston Bay. As an old-fashioned slugfest was underway. Larson and Curbs ended up with 12 points each, and it was game on for the race in the Manufacturers Cup. In round two, Easton's Brian Wegman was hitting before hometown friends and family and challenged by fellow Ohio slugger Miken's Flip Philby. Flip steps up and the hefty lefty is dripping with sweat and confidence. Gadzooks! A colossal crushing blast to right field. 4 rows from leaving the park. Flip is a former champ on the tour and is putting his Miken bat to the ultimate test. And ends the day with a titanic 12 points. Easton's Brian Wegman must seize the moment. Wegs has to make up some ground and does not mince around. Wegs is 3 for 4 and climbing, one after another. 7 for 8 and upper deck bound. The hometown hero has the crowd behind him. Down to the last pitch, the money ball. Wegs needs this to win the Battle of Ohio. Yes! A home run hero. 13 points, Wegs wins it on the last pitch. Talk about epic drama. Welcome to the ATL, home of Hammer and Hank Aaron, the Braves, and round 3 of the Power Tour. Combat's Johnny McCraw is mic'd up and shares what it sounds like at the point of attack.
755 club, here we come.
Holy Hammer and Hank! Chris Larson from DeMarini leads off and quickly cranks out 11 points, taking the early lead. Easton's Scott Kirby challenges Larson and goes deep into the yard, and it's show bomb time in the ATL. Curbs is 1 point behind Larson going into the money ball. He can win it all with this pitch, and look out! Out of here! Victory for Scott Kirby and 12 big points for Easton.
Step up, boy.
Dateline, Tampa St. Pete, and Tropicana Field. Round 4 of the Stadium Power Tour.
Arnold Palmer always said you got to sign your name so people can read it. I don't even know which video it is.
Enter the champ. Defending Power Tour champion Miken's Denny Grand Slam Crine is on hand, ready to get the softball party started.
Philby's come out and put up a decent number, so we're in good position for the Manufacturers Cup, and now I just need to do my job. I don't think there's any pressure with it. You know, it's, you know, I've done well in the past. I'm going to go out and try my best, and you know, hopefully we'll add the Manufacturers Cup. It's been a while since it's been in back at Miken. I got to go out there. I got my work cut out. I'm chasing everybody right now, so a good number tonight is very important.
Denny's going to be right there. He will every year. Nobody gets it up in the air better than him. He's so big. He doesn't have to overswing. He can hit upper deck shots with ease. So it'll be interesting. It'll be good to have him. You know, good luck to him, and hopefully he'll hit one less than me.
Crine is cued and ready, and it's going to get loud. The battle for a championship has just begun.
More softball action, news, and highlights just ahead. Don't go anywhere.
Later, Miken's Denny Crine is back to defend his title on the Stadium Power Tour at the home of the Tampa Bay Rays. The ASA Super is coming. The biggest, baddest, and best softball teams are heading to Oklahoma City. The ASA Super and Stadium Power Tour Finals, Friday night, September 26th. For details, log on to softball360.com.
Come on! Hi, I'm Johnny McCraw, and you're watching Softball 360.
All summer long, the world's best home run hitters are going deep trying to make the finals. And keep in mind that only 6 bombers are going to make that big event. We caught up with one of the vets in his final season of slamming homers, and that is Johnny Crawdaddy McCraw. And I can tell you what, he wants that championship bad.
He walks tall, with the swagger of a man who knows he can get it done. And he has, time and time again. World championships are part of his resume. As the leader for Team Combat, Johnny McCraw is one of the best in the world at what he does, and he's quite proud of it.
I've just gotten better over the years, and this is my cup of tea where I hit the furthest balls every year, and it's just that way every year, and it's been that way, and it'll be that way again this year.
Softball is McCraw's life. He builds, designs, and sells bats for Team Combat.
It's our new technology. It's modeled from one of the best bats we've ever made, and we just changed up a few things, and it's the newest and hottest thing on the market.
While this may look like a typical suburban office park, the purple muscle car parked out front is a sure sign something different is going on inside. Welcome to the world headquarters of Team Combat in Seattle, just down the road from the high-tech hustle and bustle of Microsoft and Amazon. Combat utilizes the latest in bat technology to create what they feel are the finest bats on the planet.
Because we make them different from everybody else. I mean, we're the only company that doesn't use pre-preg material. We make it out of sock technology and, continue to be the best on the market.
That one definitely wins.
When it's time for lunch, the Combat crew fuels their inner furnace at a legendary local eatery simply called The Caveman.
We come in for a little pre-game meal, and I've eaten here several times. This young fella here has never eaten here, so we're going to treat him to one of your famous sandwiches.
Since the 70s, folks in Seattle have been feasting on the manly meats prepared in a one-of-a-kind wood smoker at The Caveman. After work, McCraw joins Combat VP Don Cooper at the local T-ball field to watch their kids take a few cuts.
See him hamming it up a little bit?
That's the next Alex Rodriguez right there.
He stopped, gave a little peek, and then went back to playing.
Softball is Johnny McCraw's life, and now he has discovered his soulmate on the diamond. Meet Ms. Brooke Lesage, softball All-American, professional player, and now head coach at Belmont Abbey College in North Carolina.
The camaraderie that you create, the sisterhood, I love getting back to the program and all to the younger athletes that I work with. I have the opportunity to watch them grow and succeed into young women, and it's exciting for me.
As McCraw gets ready for another game, it's Brooke who reminds him of how important each swing is.
I think he needs to rise to the occasion tonight, yes.
I won a lottery, though. I get to count by twos today, so I won the lucky straw.
This may be McCraw's last go-round on the Stadium Power Tour, and if it is, you can bet the Crawdaddy wants to go out on top.
I can tell you that consistency will get you to the finals. Good luck to Johnny throughout the entire season. Now time to check in on some sports skills of a different nature. Next competitor, we have Luis Reyna, Team USA. I want to know your strategy for the softball challenge today.
I just want to get rid of the balls quick and bit fieldy. That's all I need.
And how do you feel about those push-ups?
I don't know. I only need 3?
Yeah.
1 is good.
Okay, good luck.
Ready? Go!
Come on, ball. Get in there. Oh, get up in there, water. Good. I'm done.
52.1, Lewis. How do you feel about that time, and what do you think your strength was during the challenge?
Push-ups, and I can do better than that, I think.
Well, congrats. To find out who's in the lead and watch other Bombers take the challenge, head over to softball360.com for all the action. More to come on Softball 360. Stay tuned.
When we return, showtime in Tampa under the big top as Miken's Denny Grand Slam Crine defends his title as the world's greatest softball home run hitter. Softball 360 is brought to you by ASA USA Softball, the national governing body of softball in the U.S. By Combat Sports, not all bats are created equal. By Evil Sports, the best softball on the planet is evil. evilsports.com. By bpathletics.com. For the best service and price, bpathletics.com. By softballcenter.com, the site for major softball news. And by officialgear.com, the one-stop shop for umpires and officials.
Welcome back to Softball 360. Time now for the Stadium Power Tour, where the Bombers are ready to battle it out under the top at the Trop. Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Bay Rays.
As we enter round 4 of the Power Tour, storm clouds are brewing over the Trop. Enter the champ. Defending Power Tour champion Miken's Denny Grand Slam Crine is on hand. The battle for a championship has just begun. Now, the rules of the ASA Power Tour are simple. Each slugger gets 15 swings and each home run is worth 1 point, except the money ball, which is worth 2 points and is the difference quite often. Leading off today, Easton's Brian Wegman. And Wags is off to a fast start. But a quick bat change yields even more power. And Wags is simply crushing the wall. Gadzooks! That one's in orbit. On the all-important money ball, Wags goes deep into the yard. Sets a mighty high bar with 12 massive points. Bubba is back. DeMarini's Bubba Brungard has mended from an early season injury, and Bubba is hungry for power. Kaboom! One after another flying off his DeMarini bat. And one of the youngest players on the tour is a force to be reckoned with. On the money ball, heck yeah, 11 points for Bubba and Team DeMarini.
Attaboy. Good job, man. Good job.
Look out in right field. Kevin Flip Philby, the 2012 champ, is getting his roundhouse swing ready, sending the fans in right scrambling for evil softball souvenirs. This blast appears to land in the Jumbotron. And on the money ball, up, up, and away. 11 points for Flip. Easton Scott Kirby is next to take the roof off the Trop. Curbs has a good, make that a great swing, and sends softballs soaring. The Destin, Florida native is making his family and friends proud today. And with this shot, he ties Wegman with 12 points. Hate to say wow, but wow! Miken's Denny Crine steps to the plate. You can feel the drama. Does the champ still have what it takes? The answer comes quickly from his Miken bat. No doubt about it, slugfest time, folks. Clearly the champ still has the right stuff. The classic Crine swing is even smoother. Slow it down and watch. Textbook form. The champ is climbing the charts. 6 in a row and a deep blast to far away center. Crine has 11 points going into the money ball. With this pitch, he can take the lead and make a statement. Crine wisely uses one of his takes and waits for the right pitch. Gary Jost delivers, and Crine is just short. But what a show for the fans, and what a performance by Easton. taking the lead in the Manufacturers Cup race with Wegs and Curbs, both earning 12 points.
20 is always a number, we always say that. And he put up 12. I was like, hey, all I got to do is hit it 8, and I hit 12. So it's big, man. 24 is big.
Here are the final standings from the Trop, and for complete results to see who's on top in the Manufacturers Cup, be sure to log on to softball360.com.
I'm getting my earpiece right now from the guys seeing the shot upstairs. Like, those guys are a lot bigger than I thought they were.
What a showdown! And with every event, the points battle becomes more and more tight. For the entire points listing and event information, head over to softball360.com. That's all the time we have for you today on this episode of Softball 360. Make sure to stay up to date by following us on Instagram and Twitter, and of course, like us on Facebook. I'm your host, Carly Applin, and as I like to say, get out to the park and play.
Next week on Softball 360, check out the world's largest softball tourney. We'll have highlights from what is simply known as McQuaid's. And the Stadium Power Tour travels to the home of the Texas Rangers. And 2 lucky Texas softballers get a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to hit a few. Those stories and more next week on Softball 360, presented by the ASA.